Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a Get Ready With Me. I'm a little bit overwhelmed with all of the new makeup I have, but tomorrow is the last day of the Sephora sale, so I figured I would use all the things that I picked up. I did post my haul yesterday and I got some really good stuff, but there's a few things I haven't tried out yet, so I wanted to go ahead and just sit down and play with some makeup, film a little eye look, get a little video going for you guys, and then show you some of the things I bought, give you some thoughts, etc, etc. So yeah, hopefully you guys will find this video really chill and somewhat useful, but I just used the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. This is not new to me. I've used up quite a bit of it. Like, I've got to about here in the bottle, which is pretty big for me because I'm not a big primer person, but I've become a primer person, which is interesting. So I have been trying out the Rare Beauty. This is the tinted moisturizer, and it's nice. The coverage is very minimal and it's very dewy, which I'm okay with for like every day, but for YouTube purposes and for filming, I feel like it's not enough for me because not that I want to look not like me, but I kind of want to look a little bit more perfected when I'm sitting and filming in 4K. So what I've been doing is actually mixing the Rare Beauty in with the Makeup Forever. And I feel like that's a nice way to use both of them because I felt like the Makeup Forever is a little bit heavy on my face, and then the Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer adds a really nice glow. So it's kind of a win-win. And I'm just packing that on. So this is what my face looks like with 2 pumps of this and 2 squirts of this. And in the 2 foundations, I'm wearing 3N42 and 40N in the tinted moisturizer. So yeah, those 2 together have been a really nice finish. Now I did pick up 2 concealers as well during the sale. I've tried both of these once. I wasn't blown away by either of them. So in the Rose Ink concealer, I have the shade 090, and in the Dior one, this is 4N, and I felt like this looked kind of, well, no, actually that is a good shade match. I like the applicator that it's like a little brush. It's like a little paintbrush, and so it makes it easy to apply. And it's like a little vial, like super duper cute. This one, I don't know if I thought the shade was off, but this has like a big doe foot. No, this shade looks good too. Okay. Well, I just don't know that I was like, whoa, but I'm never like that with concealers. Like when I try them, I'm like, that's okay, I guess. Like for me to love a concealer is a bit of a slow burn. I feel like sometimes people try a concealer on YouTube and they're like, oh my gosh, this is so perfect. And I feel like for me, it takes a lot more trial before I can decide. And like concealers is hard for me because I feel like I just wanted to make my under eyes go away and that's not gonna happen. So anyways, I'm just gonna pack that on with my sponge as well. Okay, so for bronzer, I want to try the Made for Shade bronzer from Patrick Star. This is one size, and I had mentioned, I think in my last video, that I felt like the shade was a little too dark for me, so I did actually end up picking up medium. It's not here yet, but I bought medium when I bought the new Artist Couture Supreme Mauves palette, so I'm really excited for that palette. And yeah, I'm gonna try the lighter shade because this one just is so pigmented, and I don't know. I used the top shade here because I felt like it was the lightest shade, but if I use like the bottom shade, it looks so tan and it's a little hard for me to blend it, so I'd rather use the lighter shade or the lightest shade. So I'm curious to compare when medium gets here because I bought this online and sometimes it's just hard to know what something's gonna look like in person online, you know? So That's just my feedback. If we have a similar skin tone, see if you can find somebody trying out the medium shade as well, because I just feel like dark, medium dark is a little much, but just applying that on the perimeters of my face and on my cheekbones and things like that. And then for blush, I have the One Size blush palette. This is the Cheek Clapper in the shade Firestarter, and I haven't tried this yet, so I'm very curious. There is a cream in this one. Okay, so there's 3 beautiful shades in here, and usually I put the cream base down first, so let's go ahead and try the cream. So this is like a pretty orange shade, so I'm trying to go a little bit lightly. This is a very pigmented as well. Not that I was expecting any less from Patrick Star. Pretty color though. This is, well. Okay. So I want to try the shimmery orange blush, of course. So I'm just going to use this BK Beauty brush and just tap that on. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I need to seriously say no to blushes because I just got the Unearthly blushes as well. If you haven't seen that video, I swatched them on Friday. Now here's where things took a turn. We bought a lot of highlighters, a lot of highlighters. So let me just show you what I bought. I bought this. I really like this. This is the Rare Beauty Flaunt Liquid Luminizer. It's so pretty. I just like how this is like a multi-use product because you can tap it on with your fingers. You can put it in with your foundation. It's got a really nice glow to it. I really blended it in, so maybe you won't be able to see it, but this is a really nice shade for tan skin. So that's where we started. Then we bought the Sephora highlighter. This is in the shade Sunrise, and it's a really pretty, like a really nice champagne. So you know me, I like a good champagne moment. So there's those 2 highlighters. And then I didn't buy these on Sephora, but I had been eyeing these and I can't wait to try them out. These are the new ones from Flower Beauty. Well, they're not that new. I saw that these came in stock on Ulta's website, so I grabbed all 3. So there's 3 shades. We've got Gilded, Opal, and Gleam, and I really want to try these out, but I'm going to save them for a upcoming video to put them on. And then, of course, I bought these. I didn't realize they were going to come to Sephora. So I bought the new Pillow Talk Multi-Glows in both shades, Romantic Light and Dream Light, on the Charlotte Tilbury website. I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit salty when I saw that they launched at Sephora because I could have gotten them for 20% off. But this is Romance Light. So this is the lighter tones. And I don't know if I want to swirl them together or just like use a certain strip. And then this is Dream Light, which is the more warm toned one. How stunning. This might be the prettiest makeup I bought in a hot second. So I really want to try these out. But then I also bought, because I'm a psychopath, I bought the 2 light ones. So I bought Pillow Talk in medium and Pillow Talk just the regular. I haven't even opened these yet, but I'm so salty because the entire Pillow Talk collection came to Sephora just in time for the sale, and I like a good deal, okay? So I paid full price for all of these, which annoys me just a little bit, but it's okay. This is what the 2 light ones look like. And so those are those, and these are the Flower Beauty ones. So I've got 5 of these to try, which is the most insane amount of highlighter. And then I also, oh, you thought I was done? No. I needed this too. So I bought the Dior Forever Couture Luminizer in the new shade. This is called Nude Riviera. Oh my gosh. This pattern, I feel like such a little brat, but I had to have this because I thought it was so pretty. It's got the same embossing as you would see on the Dior book tote. And listen, I'm not about to buy a book tote, so I bought the highlighter instead. I actually have quite a few Dior highlighters, so I have a feeling this is a nice formula. So I got 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 highlighters in like the last week. I don't know if I have any more. I'm just gonna pretend that I don't see any more, but I want to use the Pillow Talk, so let's do that. And I'm just gonna use my brush. Do I swirl it? I haven't seen anyone use this because obviously, like, if I'm playing with the product, I want to like form my own thoughts. It looks pretty. It's not like overly glowy, but it's definitely popping on my skin. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Okay, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not ashamed. I'm glad I bought all of the things that I wanted. So there's the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Pillow Talk in Dream Light. Ooh, I love so much. Okay, I bought 2 powders. I bought the Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Tan, and I also bought the Hourglass powder in Radiant Light. So the Charlotte Tilbury I like to use to set my under eyes with. I just really like this powder. I feel like it really smoothens everything, and I like using a pressed powder under my eyes because it just works well for me and it doesn't feel cakey. And then I like to use the Hourglass powder to kind of just set my entire face. So I'm just gonna do that. This is a Colored Rain brush. I got it from their brush set, and it's just like this massive brush. But I saw somebody use the Hourglass powders to like set their whole face, and it just made everything look seamless. So that's kind of the vibe I was going for with that. So yeah, my base makeup is done. I'm gonna do eyebrows off camera, but first I want to try out a new palette. So this is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2 palette, and it's gorgeous. And I've already messed it up with fingerprints, but I also swatched it a bit in my Sephora haul video that I posted yesterday. But this palette is gorgeous. It's a neutral palette. I also have an indie palette that just arrived that I'm dying to film with, but I want to keep this video about Sephora. But I just got in my 2 Moods palette from Give Me Glow. Also, tell me, I missed the Menagerie launch. I'm so upset because I really wanted the Sugar High palette, but we were having friends over for lunch and I totally missed it. So I was so bummed because I really wanted the Sugar High palette. So no Sugar High palette for me. Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna use the creams. I personally like using natural hair brushes on creams. So I'm just going in with the lighter cream. Wow, this is so pretty. And I'm just blending that on to my lid and into my crease. I'm kind of using this as a base. And that blended pretty well. I don't know how this will work for oily eyelids, but I have pretty dry eyelids. So I feel like I can usually get away with creams like this all over the lid. And it's blending so nicely. I'm using this WhatsApp Beauty brush. Did you guys see WhatsApp Beauty is coming out with a new palette? I'm so excited. They said they were going to send it to me in PR, but I've seen the inside of the palette and I'm so excited. I can't wait to have it in my hands because the first one had such a good formula, such a good brand. Okay, so I'm going to go into the darker cream now. And I'm just going to use that on the outer corner. Oh, these creams are so nice. How pretty. Oh my gosh, love it. Love that so much. Okay, now we're going to switch to powder. So I'm going to grab a Wayne Goss brush. I'm going to go into this beautiful brown shade. And I'm just going to throw that into the crease. Okay, I'm going to use another brush and pick up this like brow bone shade and just pop it in the brow so that it covers up my foundations and stuff. Somebody called me out for not blending my eyeshadow primer, even though I thought it was blended, but I think I was wrong. So hopefully this shade is doing that as well, just like blending the crease shade with my brow bone. And then for the lid, I'm gonna wear, there's a duochrome in here. I think it's this one on the lids. So I just organized all my brushes and have been trying to figure out, yeah, this is the duochrome. Oh my god, it's so sparkly. So I was like hoarding a lot of brushes just for the sake of having like a lot of brushes, and I figured out it's actually better for me to have fewer brushes than have a ton of brushes. I had like a whole container of extra brushes, and now I just have one spinny thing that has brushes in it. I'm gonna try the next shade over the rose gold. Wow, these almost look like they're wet. I like my metallics to be a little bit more opaque than this, but let's just give it a chance, see how it goes. I'm gonna use the eyeliner I picked up during the sale as well. This is also from Patrick Ta, and I'm just gonna put that in my waterline. Oh, another thing I picked up during the sale, this bottle of Cinema Secrets. I actually have a bigger bottle, but I like having the little spray bottle. And I had like my own container, like I just bought like one on Amazon, like a glass bottle to refill the Cinema Secrets with, but that container got all busted, so I just bought myself a little bottle to keep on my makeup desk so I can spot clean things. And from what I learned with this, what you're supposed to do is actually spray the, like a paper towel or like just a regular towel, not spray it directly onto the brush, and then you just run the brush on the spot where you sprayed it. And that's how I spot clean my brushes. So if you haven't heard of Cinema Secrets, I feel like a lot of people used to talk about this during their Sephora sale videos, but some people that have been on YouTube for a long time like me, we forget to mention some of the like kind of more obvious things. And sometimes I forget that just because it's like my 10th or 11th year on YouTube and like watching YouTube videos doesn't mean that that's everyone's experience. So I need to be better about remembering that and like trying to mention some of my old favorites more often, because I feel like I don't mention things enough sometimes, which is why I think it's good to watch Sephora sale recommendations videos. And it's also really good to go back and watch people's playlists. I was linking my Sephora VIB playlist just yesterday for my haul video, and I saw that I have 80 Sephora VIB sale videos. I thought that was kind of wild because I've been covering the sale for years now. And so honestly, when I have time to myself one day, I need to sit and watch some of my older Sephora videos, because I bet there's some hidden gems I forgot about in those videos. Okay, we're gonna do a matte inner corner. So I'm going into the peachy shade, and we're just gonna plop that into the inner corner. Oh my gosh, did you guys get the Melt palettes? I picked those up from the Melt website, but you can pick them up on the Sephora website now too. Granted, if you're not Rouge, you're gonna get a better deal on the Melt website, so keep that in mind, because Melt is running a 20% sale. So if you haven't picked them up yet, highly recommend watching my Melt video and then deciding if you want to pick up that palette. But this was a interesting choice. I'm not gonna say I love it, like it's okay, but I feel like I could do this with my new mod palette from Sigma, and I think that palette's probably a little more affordable than the Patrick Ta. Plus you don't have to deal with cream shades if you're not a big fan of creams. So that is that. I'm going to do mascara and stuff off camera as well, because I didn't buy a new mascara during the sale. And then the last thing, of course, is lip products. So I bought a few lip products, some from Sephora, some from other places. So the one I bought that's drugstore is this Fruit Fetish Strawberry Melon Lip Oil from Milani. I don't know who I heard talking about this, but I saw somebody recommend it and it was available on Target, so I just went ahead and bought it. But it's like a very juicy gloss, and I love Milani. It's like one of my favorite drugstore brands, so I picked that up. So I bought a liquid lipstick from the Pat McGrath website when I was placing my order for the Bridgerton stuff. I originally bought all of her liquid lipsticks when she first launched them years ago, and she's reformulated since. So I bought the shade Nude Cabaret, I believe is how you say that, and that's the shade. So very, very excited to test out the new liquid lip formula. And I really like this packaging too. It's very, very cute. So that's what that looks like. And I wore this in a few other videos, but this is the Patrick Ta Major Volume Plumping Gloss. This is so nice. I got the shade Superficial, and it has like a, I think it might be cinnamon or nutmeg, I'm not sure, but it's like a pretty beige lip gloss, and it's like a little bit of a plumping lip gloss, which I'm not usually into like plumping lip glosses, like I don't care, and I just love that smell. It reminds me of Christmas time, and this packaging is so epically cute, so I did pick that up. And then I bought 2 of the Gucci Beauty liquid lipsticks. I couldn't help it. I watched my friend Gigi show these on her channel, and I was like, oh, let me just get it while it's on sale. So I bought the shade called Lizzie Tiger and Mildred Rosewood. So this is Rosewood, this is Tiger. I thought it would be fun to have these in the summertime because I love to wear a bright lip, and it's always nice to have a liquid lip in a bright shade, just for the sake of like wear and stuff like that. So it's like a pretty coral color. And I wore the Rosewood shade yesterday and they were very comfortable. So those are the 2 Gucci liquid lipsticks I picked up. The price of these is unreal. It's like 42 bucks, but that's the price of the Gucci lip line. And so I figured if I could grab them on sale, I might as well, because there's no way I'm paying full price for these. So I think I'm going to wear Rosewood again just so you guys can see it. But it's a very comfortable formula. And this is such a pretty color. So if you're in the market, if you want to treat yourself to something bougie, it honestly feels like I don't even have a lip product on. The only reason I know I have a lip product on is because I applied it and I can see it in my viewfinder. So those are the Gucci lipsticks. And yeah, that's basically, I think, me trying out everything that I bought and kind of showing you guys some of the stuff I bought. So let me go ahead and spray my face, put on some earrings, put on some mascara, and I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look. Okay, friends, so here is the finished look. What do you guys think? It's very simple, very neutral, kind of the opposite of me some days, but some days I like neutral. So I will say that I am very, very excited to have these lippies to try out. I really enjoyed everything that I tried today. I will say I'm not 100% sold on this palette. I feel like it's beautiful, but the metallics don't have as much impact as I usually like with my metallics. I feel like they're just like okay. And for the price point, they're just not my favorite. But everything else I've been really loving, and I'm so excited to play with all my highlighters. So excited to keep playing with that Rare Beauty tinted moisturizer. So lots and lots of good things. We still have one more day to shop, so let me know anything that you guys think I should pick up. I would love a solid mascara recommendation. I feel like that's the one product that's still like, I just haven't found a favorite. I prefer drugstore prices when it comes to mascara because it's something I use a lot, but I wouldn't be mad about trying a high-end one. Like I really want to try the Pat McGrath one and the Hourglass one that's a tubing one, but I also don't want to like spend the money. So if I'm gonna do it, it'll probably be during a sale time. So let me know your recommendations down below. I'll also leave a Sephora link down in the description box. If you guys want to use my link to shop, I will make a small commission, which is super, super helpful to me. It goes right back into my channel. I will have my new makeup releases video tomorrow, and then I will have a video with the 2 Moods palette. I'm so excited to play with that. I'm planning on taking a vacation at the end of April, so I just want to let you guys know that we might not have videos at the end of April. Just want to give you guys a little preempt on that. But yeah, I'm so excited for all this new makeup. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in a new video tomorrow. Bye guys!